Holy snaps. No, bro. So there's a lot going on, of course. Ping. There's nothing else but to post it. Boom, boom, on the logout. Facts. What's popping? Ping. Thank you for popping out on the logout. Ping. For those of you that pop out, this is crazy, bro. I can't believe so much stuff going on. Ping, 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 all over the world. And nobody cares, it seems. Am I the only one that cares? I doubt it, bro. Because I'm a little loner from New York City. Facts. You heard? I think there's more people out there, right? Is there? Are there more people in the world? Jesus Christ. Yo, bro, this is so sad. All these people just bodying, killing each other, doing all sorts of situations, bro. Thank you for popping out on the lockout, bro. Ping, how you doing? Facts. I'm giving subscribers, telling the subs to go follow you and all that. Your page is gonna blow up. You don't need to be watching celebrities, rappers, singers, and all types of things just to try to go viral or what have you. We're gonna help you here on the logout. Bing, but check this out. These people are crazy, bro. Dude, what the hell? Holy snapple. Check this one. Is that it? Holy snap. That's official. I'm not gonna lie. That car is popping. Ping, let's get to this. This story is crazy. Check it out.
We did this. We're not stopping. We're going to get you too.
Crime Files starts now.
Holy snap. That's crazy. This dude is deadly, but check it out. That's not the only guy. This lady right here, this is sad.
I'm Mike Morrison.
And I'm Sade Bitterenwall. We begin tonight with this Eyewitness News exclusive and reporter Anthony Carlo.
I just see like my life ended. Yeah.
That's sad, bro. For your moms to be up there talking about, I just see like my life ended. That's sad. Let me put this volume up. Let me try to fix this real brief. Sorry, but I just feel like it's wrong, but it may not be. Ping, ping, ping. Oh, it's not. It's at 100. Ping, ping. There you go. But you're not gonna kill nobody by making it greater. Pop.
The pain palpable from thousands of miles away. Paula Sakea speaking with us exclusively tonight from Trinidad about her daughter, 33-year-old Salisha Ali. More of her body parts turned up in Queens last week.
I don't even know how to feel. I
snap.
don't have no feelings.
Queens, bro.
I can't feel happy. I can't feel. I don't know. I just
What?
like all my feelings just lock off.
Miss Sakea has been at a loss for months now, but she certainly felt something about her daughter's relationship with a 75-year-old man she first...
Holy snap, bro. That dude is old, but I seen them somewhere. But they were in New York, right? Apparently, that's what I'm hearing, right? Like, he was in New York, right? So that's where I must have seen them at. In New York, right? In one of these stores, I seen them at. But I promise you that I seen that man, bro. I seen that man somewhere, bro. I don't know if he was with her or what they was doing, but I just happened to see him somewhere. He looks mad familiar, bro.
First met while he was visiting Trinidad in 2022.
How did that make you feel when you heard that they had gotten married?
I told her, I said that he could be your grandfather.
Oh,
You know, and she said it's not a marriage like that. He's just trying to help me and the kid.
Nah, he was honestly, respectfully, miss, he was boning your daughter for money. You get it? I get it. Like the daughter said, he was helping the family with the money. I don't know. I don't want to sound disrespectful to you because she's a girl, but at the same token, it's all disrespectful, you heard? That dude is a old fart, bro. But I get it. Age is just a number. Don't make it a thing. Don't make it a thing. It's just a number. Don't make it a thing. Don't make it. Ooh. Yo, it's crazy. Somebody killed her. Facts. This is sad.
The mother of 3 eventually moved to the United States to live with Rupshan Simbu in Queens on the
I told you I seen him. I knew you, bro. Facts. I hope you the dude that always, ooh, bro, the one that I don't see the doggies there. Is the dogs involved?
promise of a better life. It wouldn't take long for there to be trouble in paradise.
He was like more controlling, trying to control her not to go, don't go here, don't go there. He tell her, don't go and work. You could stay home. And she was telling me, she said, I did not come up here to be our housewife.
Miss Sakea stopped hearing.
Facts. He wanted her to stay home, be a housewife. He's just home receiving the checks. Hello, ping, got you. Let's go catch this ping. He's just receiving checkers, you heard? Ching, ching. He receiving the checks. He wanted her to stay home. Not for nothing. She's not the flyest, but look, I'm going to let you see her.
From her daughter last July.
But
it wasn't until
she's decent for him, right? For him. Bless up, my peoples, bless up. What up, baby? Julio, ping, what up? That's crazy.
Yeah, don't go there. He tell her, don't go and work. You could stay home. And she was telling me, she said, I did not come up here to be our housewife.
Miss Sakea stopped hearing from her daughter last July.
Oh, my
God. It wasn't until September that her beheaded torso was found by sanitation workers.
Shit.
In the interim,
Bro, you heard that, dude? The way he said that? He just said that like nothing. It wasn't until last June that her beheaded torso. Yo, you hear these people, bro? They so disrespectful. He just spit out her beheaded torso. But let's get to this thing here, right? Because check this out. I know I just started playing that out of nowhere, right? But apparently, this live stream is basically why you never give up on your dreams. I'm willing to help anyone grow their platform on the Lockout. That's the name of the channel. Here is called On the Lockout, not Lookout. If you want to look out, then you got to speak to your grandfather. No, I'm just saying. It's not lookout. It's lock out because somebody locked me out of my house. I've never been to prison. It's all a big lie. I'm a lying YouTuber like the rest of the guys. Now, listen. It's on the Lockout because I started criminalization in New York State. Imprisonment, so I talk about Rikers Island, state prison, everything. But we also get into regular stuff, regular content. We do it all. But I started the Rikers Island, the prison stories, and all this crazy fog that you hear now. Pop, every prisoner coming home. Hi, I come from prison. Boom, right? He got that from these nuts. He got that from us. Respectfully, you heard? And they're not trying to pay homage, so we take ours. Ding. Yo, shout out to you, you heard? So, why you never give up on your dreams? I'm willing to help anyone grow their platform. Respectfully, whoever knows me knows I am the master, the fundación, Bing, the creator. Not only the creator, but the one who generated a nifty income, Bing, from making content, Bing, right from my crib. Bing, and I show you how to do exactly the same. All you have to do is pay attention, Bing, pop out, Bing, on the Lockout, Bing, and be a good sport. Have a good spirit. Bing. And up hear it. Whatever the fuck that meant. Bing. So let's get to it, bro. That's the way it goes. I'm going to show you guys a few things. What to do, what not to do. Welcome to On the Lockout. That's me. Hello? Yeah. Call me back. Oh, shit. This nigga is crazy. Facts. Let's get to it.
His husband told the family she moved out and was cutting everyone off.
I was believing everything he was saying. Yeah. Until the detectives called me on October the 23rd and told me if I could identify some tattoos.
Ali's decomposed head, legs, and an arm were discovered in the Jamaica Wildlife Refuge last week. Investigators would find the same plastic wrap and rope used to bind the victim's torso in her husband's home, using...
Damn, bro. He killed her like that, bro. I don't know how that's love, bro. I can't see that. I can't see that. There's no way you loved her if you bodied her that way. That's just me. I'm not killing no girl that I'm with if I really, really love her like that. I'm just saying, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Cell phone data, detectives also found Simbu had been to the locations where Ali's remains turned up. The 75-year-old was charged this week with killing and dismembering his wife.
Good. He should be. He should be. That's sad, bro. You know, good man, bro. Why he do that, bro? Because she's a girl. That's why. Because she was weak. She probably never expected it from him. Could you imagine? You can't imagine sleeping with a man like that. Like, if you could imagine sleeping with a man like that, then maybe you should kill yourself. I don't know, you heard? I don't know. I'm not telling you what to do, you heard? Rewipe. YouTube rules. But yo, you can never be with a dude like that, bro. You must hate yourself. But she didn't like herself. Why she didn't leave him? I don't know. He was probably helping her financially, right?
I was so relieved.
And sometimes people do fall in love with the person, or they think they're in love, right? Just because he's old doesn't mean nobody can't love him. But respectfully, Dick and Toto has a lot to do on how your loving is going to be. Respectfully, as sad as it may be, if I make out with your wife, right? If I make out with your wife, right? Boom, I tongue her down. Boom, I touch her. Boom, I lace her up. Boom, 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 bang, bang, right? Ooh, she meets Warpath. Don't ever let me go around your girl. So, she may fall in love with me. Facts. And you could have been with her for 50 or 40 years. Respectfully, I make out with her today. Just like that. Pop. She's like, yo, I don't think we could be together. If I send her back home to you and tell her, yo, break up with that dude as soon as you touch the house, she's going to come at you like, yo, I think it's best if we go our separate ways. Don't matter what the fuck you got going on. Because they not thinking. They don't think like that. They think of their feelings. They think they're in love. They don't know that you're gonna mistreat them. I mean, that I'm gonna leave her. Like in 2 days, I'm gonna leave her. Respectfully, yeah. She don't know that. Facts. Like, women could be the stupidest beings in the world, bro. As sad as it may be. You ladies are slow.
That he was finally gonna pay for what he did.
Anthony Carlo, Channel 7.
Look, she was pregnant, bro. Damn, he killed her, bro. You's a big girl, too. I mean, pictures look deceiving. She looked big, but she could be a tiny midget, right? But he killed you, man? Damn. What a bum, bro. He's a bum to hurt that woman like that, bro. That's a bum nigga, bro. Alright. Word, bro. That's just sad, bro. That's super sad, bro. Super sad, bro. This is crazy.
Central Beer. 3 years after prosecutors say that he beat up an inmate inside the county jail.
And tonight, NBC6 has obtained exclusive details and videos that shed light on what happened.
NBC6's Christian Colon has the story you'll see only on 6.
Come on! Holy snap. Come on. What? That's wild. They killed him too. People just seem to be getting murdered, bro. What is going on, America? We must stop. So you can close out. The only difference is that today we got social media and these weird YouTubers and content creators keep posting this stuff and showing you it. But technically, this been happening around me since I can remember. Actually, the number of murders have decreased since I've been alive. But it seems like if they increase, because you're seeing it right now in real time with stupid people like me showing it to you. Shoot him now! Shoot!
Video shows a corrections officer pointing a weapon at inmate Spencer Butler through a window inside the Miami-Dade County.
No, how dare that officer point that weapon at that inmate? Does he know that more videos are going to be made about him as the officer is just a bad dude? Look what he's doing to black people. How dare you? That inmate is good. I don't know if he's good, but I know somebody dies here.
Pretrial detention center. According to this video, it was around 2 a.m. on March 2nd, 2023.
Go ahead, remember that.
Butler is then pulled out of the room by a crowd of officers, upset about getting beat up.
I done got beat up.
Oh, beat up? Nah, I would have put that work in. Go ahead, get busy, boy.
Lady, and y'all see him talking about I'm trying to do something, bro. I've been in courts for a long time. When they put his hands on me the first time.
Officers.
Yo, but listen, I'm going to say something, bro. Is that certain inmates, they talk to the COs like if they your friends, the way you beef to them and everything, right? Like, I don't know, bro. But me personally, even if I was an officer, I would have snuffed them for talking that way to me. You get it? So I understand the officers. Don't get it twisted. And people feel I shouldn't understand. I did more bids than your mother, your father, anybody you probably know in your life. Facts. Like, this is the longest I've been home out of state prison in my life, homie. Do not get it fucked up. Respectfully. Facts. So, but I also understand that, you know, I'm a human being, bro. So I understand both sides. You get it? But it is what it is, bro.
And placed Butler in a shower because he was pepper sprayed.
Sir, do you want to decontaminate?
What did you decontaminate? What?
Do you want an opportunity to get the OC spray off of you? If not,
I didn't have to get sprayed.
You see, nigga, keep being disrespectful. All she asked you is a question, is yes or no. And all that other shit is irrelevant. And I get it. I get that part. You see, the female ain't had nothing to do with it. She's trying to help. And you letting off steam on her. So I understand that part. Facts.
I didn't do
sir, if
you talking about?
While in the shower, Butler again argues about what happened.
You the father handcuffs. I ain't do nothing to you, bro.
Records show Butler was struck by Officer Myth Louise June on March 1st. Photos obtained by NBC6 show the officer.
Oh, shit. He got marks on his arms right there. Back of right hand. Back of right hand. You look like his teeth mark there, boy. He was hurt there. And he had a Band-Aid on. Right here. He had a Band-Aid. You can't see it because you can't see my thing. But I'm sure you see where the Band-Aid was at. Look. I'm gonna put this on so you can see. Let me put this little thing on my thing because I feel better with the better. Right there, bing, bang. So you're gonna see this white thing right here. You see this white little thing following? Is like, bing, bing, bing. It's right here. It's right on the hand now. And you're gonna see it right here. You see this pen mark and all that shit? That looks like a Band-Aid was on there. Pop. Like it was on for so long that it left the mark. But this is hurt right here. This is some bruise, but you could say it's just wrinkles and all that, but it's not. It's painful, cluster luster shit, and then there's a bump right over his vein. It looks like one of his veins are swollen, but that's extremely. He has it swollen, bro.
So with bloody bruises on his knuckles.
Right, bloody bruises, exactly that.
Give you the opportunity to write a statement about what transpired with you on the elevator with Officer Louis June. I gave you a subject victim statement.
Later, Butler is asked to write down what the officer did to him in the elevator. This is how Butler described it.
AGGRESSIV.
How you spell excessive? Or he used excessive force?
EX.
Excessive?
Mm-hmm.
Excessive like?
I know what you're saying.
EX.
CESSIVE.
Officer Louise June wasn't charged until January of this year, nearly 3 years later. Miami-Dade Corrections.
Damn, 3 years later, bro? He could have died or retired or anything could have happened. But let's see what happened because apparently the world is mad at this guy. And apparently Shorty did something right? Just because he's a CO, that don't mean nothing. But if I'm not mistaken, homie, somebody died. And that's what kills me. Somebody died and that's what kills me. That's wild, bro. That hits different, homie. Facts.
Told NBC6 the arrest stems from an investigation into staff misconduct.
And tonight, the officer's attorney tells NBC6 his client should never have been arrested because he acted in self-defense and was...
Yo, what the fuck, bro? I thought they was going to break down how the dude... Come on, bro. They did all that shit for nothing, bro. That's wild, bro.
Newly released body cam video shows the moment Florida deputies found a missing Gastonia teen. Authorities say that the young girl was in the car with a much older man. Quincy News reporter Matt Stell shows us more of that.
Not for nothing, all these Jamaican rapos, them niggas be dirty, bro. I don't fuck with them niggas. Them niggas is dirt bombs, bro. Facts. From the minute I see a nigga that look like him just like that, bro, I'm like, yo, come here. I told my girl, get the fuck away from that nigga before I have to kill him, bro. Facts. And it's not that he's trying anything or anything. It's just like, damn, bro, you smell like you put a fucking, what the fucking kind of cologne is that? I know, it's back up before I explode with my smell. Bro, you smell like you want to be left alone, nigga. Damn, son. Damn, Gina.
Released video and also has what those Florida sheriff's deputies are now saying about the driver's arrest.
Wait, you wouldn't have to have your ID on you, would you?
Bro, if I would stop you, I'll be like, you're getting locked up anyway. Why? For smelling. You smell like you want to be alone in handcuffs somewhere. Bro, you can't tell? Bro, stop it. He's a criminal. It's him.
So this is my little cousin.
That's your cousin?
This is the moment when authorities say 37-year-old Joshua McGrath from Charlotte is pulled over and caught in his car with a 16-year-old.
Oh, my God. Look at that. You heard? I told you. A rapo, nigga. They come in all types of forms and face and fashions.
Crescent City, Florida on Sunday.
Your name?
Huh?
Your name?
My name is I'm a minor. Facts.
Brandy Lewis?
But as you'll hear in this body cam video, the deputy then realizes that's a fake name.
Here's the thing. The name and the information you gave me.
Yo, not for nothing, he's a good cop. Because most cops, if that's a fake name from the girl, 90% of cops, bro, trust me, I'm telling you, 90% of cops wouldn't give a fuck that the girl gave a fake name. You're not driving. Facts. They wouldn't give a fuck. Thank God that he was a cop that was nice. You get it? That, I don't know if nice is the correct word, but you know what the fuck we mean.
Back to it. So, I need you to write your full name and your birthday right on this pad of paper for me, okay?
Before I smack the taste out your mouth.
The Putnam County Sheriff's Office says the teenager, who they later learned had been reported missing from Gastonia on February 16th, then gave the deputy a wrong date of birth, which would have made her only 12 years old.
Damn, bro, you playing games, girl. You trying to be saved or you trying to get killed? I mean, I would have left at this point, but she's a minor, then it makes him, like, you get it? But honestly, people like that make you feel like, you know what? You die. I would have been like, just die. Go ahead. Go, just die. Go. Bye. Take her. Go ahead. Die. You ready? Because you're going to die. Facts.
You can see all the triggers starting to fire in Deputy Tuning, knowing something wasn't right. And he immediately started to dig into what was going on there, which is what we do best.
The sheriff's office believes the teen first met McGrath online. During the stop,
yo, stop meeting people on the internet, bro. The fucking internet is a disgusting place, bro. Like, I go to sites because I make content, so I know what's popping over there. But them sites be all crazy. And don't get it twisted. So is YouTube, right? Because people be like, oh, shit. Like you trying to, if you trying to get at somebody, right? Somebody will make a video and be like, oh, son be on that site. Bro, he be on that site with grown people. Because technically, right? If you're not grown, you don't have the leeway or the authority to punch in a name, pop, 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 and go on none of these sites because you must be of age. It's just point blank, period, right? There's no sites that are for minors or adolescent because technically you a minor or adolescent, you're not supposed to be on the internet, you fucking morons, respectfully, right? So people go on them sites and they for 18 plus, 19 plus, right? They definitely 18 and over, right? Because that's the age, right? But these little motherfuckers be way younger. They front like they older. The age says 30 something, bro. I could straight tell they super younger, bro. You get it? I'm like, bro, you're wildin', bro. I straight tell them. I tell them, so I look stupid to you? I come out like that. Let me ask you something. Do I look stupid to you? Facts. You lucky I'm here to make content. You get it? And then they be like, oh my God, you make content? Yeah, but you will never be in my content because you look like an idiot. Facts. Like, bro, why would you go on a site where there's grown people? They trying to talk to grown people. Facts. Respectfully. But then, right, people, you could be like, or what have you, right? But technically, right? All the sites are the same, bro, nowadays. Respectfully, there's no different site. If you come to YouTube, it's the same fucking way, bro. What you think? YouTube is for minors? YouTube is for people of age, nigga. Respectfully. Now, if you're here, I'm figuring you're 18 and over. Facts. But technically, there's a lot of super young people on YouTube, my nigga. Watching all of us, making all types of content, right? You as a creator, you don't need to worry about that because you're the content creator. As long as you're respectful, you're going to be good, right? But y'all niggas that be talking to people and all that, texting people and all that, y'all need to be real careful with them fucking snakes because they be lying. You get it? And you wind up arrested. You get it? I'm telling you, not us, because we're content creators, respectfully, right? And thank God that nothing like that will ever happen to me, because I never give nobody that door. Respectfully, when people want to talk to me and all that, I'll be like, nah, bro, I don't do that. I don't give you my, now you can have my phone number, right? That's to call when I'm online. Anybody could call, right? If you're going to talk about whatever we're talking about. But like for somebody just to hit me and just talk to me, because nah, nigga, get the fuck out of here, you heard? Respectfully, wait till I go live where we all can hear you, nigga. Respectfully. You get it? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, bro, because I don't even get it myself, but pay attention.
McGrath then changes his story and now calls the girl a friend after initially telling the deputy that she was his cousin.
I met her
in Charlotte. How old are you? You're 37 and you're friends with a 16-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, him being 37 and him saying, and you're friends with a 16-year-old, I don't know. Do you see that wrong? Now, if he's friends with a 16-year-old, right, that he just met on his own, that's a problem. But respectfully, I'm going to say I think I know 17-year-old, 16 years old, like my man's daughter. I know people, but now him just friending her and driving with her should be the thing, right? Like I'm never going to be driving my man's daughter. You get it? But I know people that are 16 years old. Like, I rarely never talk to them, but I know my man's daughter, his son, everybody, right? I keep them the fuck away from me. They're, like, super ugly anyway. But this is the ugliest motherfucking dude in America, I think. Right?
After initially telling the deputy that she...
Jesus Christ.
Is what we do best.
The sheriff's office believes the teen first met McGrath online. During the stop, McGrath
That's that online shit.
Changes his story and now calls the girl a friend after initially telling the deputy that she was his cousin.
I met her
in Charlotte. How old are you?
Yeah, you going to jail, bro.
You're 37, and you're friends with a 16-year-old girl?
McGrath later claims that the teenager told him that she was actually 19 and that the two of them were heading to Orlando to find some arcades.
Our indications indicate that they were staying probably in another state, not in the state of Florida.
Eventually take McGrath into custody and search his car, finding counterfeit money and marijuana inside.
And I've only seen this just a couple of times in my 23-year encountered such a
counterfeit money. He had shorty changing that counterfeit money, bro. He being stupid. This nigga popped, remember? But what bothers me, I hear a lady in the back saying, yeah, right? Tell me I'm bugging. This is in the Bronx. I know these people, respectfully. But I hear somebody in the back saying, yeah, father. Like, I just heard somebody say, like, yeah, like praising him. Like, yeah, that's how you do that. Like, for shooting him. Listen, tell me if I'm bugging.
A father staring down death through the barrel of a gun.
Watch, she says it again.
A heroic moment caught on camera.
I have one job as a father. I'm here to protect anybody that enters my life, and you're my family.
43-year-old Fernando Noyola speaking with us through Zoom from the hospital after police say he was shot in the stomach last Wednesday afternoon on Taylor Avenue. Noyola identified the gunman as his sister-in-law's ex-boyfriend, who he says became aggressive.
He thinks he's blood, his sister's ex-boyfriend. Check it out.
While picking up his 3-year-old daughter, she was in the car when Fernando saw the shooter flash a gun.
Something in my heart said, don't stop. Because if I stopped, he would have continued.
I dare you, bro.
And the gun...
You heard it? Oh, there you go. But like happy. Oh, there you go. Pop. Oh, I'm bugging out. I'm not bugging out. I don't bug out, bro. I could have been an investigator, but I chose a different set of the crime, you heard? Facts. But that shit, look. Respectfully, when somebody shoots somebody that way, you lucky he didn't die yet, right? Because if he dies this year from that gunshot, you still do life in prison, respectfully. And that person who said, oh yeah, guess what? You also get locked up, respectfully. Respectfully, you could still get arrested. You could still get arrested, homegirl, for screaming out, oh yeah. You know why you lucky? You lucky a nigga like me is not a rat and I don't turn this into police, or you lucky that the police just decided to leave you alone. But that's a charge. Listen.
I dare you, bro.
And the
Pop, oh, there you go. Like, you praised it. You get arrested for that, my nigga. Don't matter who the fuck it is. They will find out who it is that said that. Respectfully. So if I was you, homegirl, there's a big warning. You should thank me. Leave America tonight.
Because if I stopped, he would have continued.
I dare you, bro.
And
you see? Pop. Oh, there you go. Why? Nigga, they locking you up for that. Why? Pop. Oh, there you go. Oh, you bigging that shit up? Oh, no. 10-4 we got. Tell me they're not locking her up, bro. Why? I see niggas get life for less shit than that.
He would have a friend who he says,
homegirl, if I was you, I would leave. You better not be living nowhere through that Bronx or nothing. Respectfully, you should thank me when you see me. Because you have a warrant. A bounty is out on your head. And you will get arrested. You're next. Pop! Oh, there you go. Facts.
Became aggressive while picking up his 3-year-old daughter. She was in the car when Fernando saw the shooter.
You hear her, get him, right?
Flash a gun.
Something in my heart said, don't stop. Because if I stopped, he would have continued.
I dare you, bro.
And the gunman did continue.
Oh, I can't believe you even said that. How dare you? Bro, when somebody's getting shot or when somebody's fighting, don't say nothing. Nobody, bro. Don't say nothing, right? If you're not being a rat and calling the police, if you're not being a mouse and just chilling in the corner and just watching, right? Or if you're not recording, like 90% of you motherfuckers will be recording a fight like this, you heard? Because now, if I take my gun out and be like, what up, I'll shoot somebody right now, I bet you the whole street is pulling out your phones. Facts. All you little niggas, all you older niggas, don't have, bro, I'm going to spray all of yous. Facts. With a ooh-wop when I'm outside. Like, brr, brr. Drop your phones. Because y'all niggas want to record every fucking thing and the person is dying. And y'all niggas don't even help. You pussies.
Firing 2 more shots.
A total of 3 bullets struck Fernando in the stomach that afternoon. He knew he was hit.
Oh shit, he must be hungry.
But the address to his pain.
With every inch of power I had in me, I didn't stop.
His son watched in horror as his shirt began to soak in blood. The gunman drove off, but the race to keep Fernando breathing was only just beginning.
I heard my son screaming.
Fernando collapsed in his son's arms.
He held me and I fell right on him. And he said to me, Dad, you will be okay. And I'm okay.
Doctors had to place the father of 6 under a medically induced coma, operating on him 3 separate times to keep him alive.
What's the first thing?
Nah, but you know, Fernando's a good dude, man. You know? That guy, he's in Rikers Island right now, 15 upper. He's the leader of the Boost craze. Hopefully he's holding himself down. I don't know. Yeah.
Advised, the 2 victims have been removed already to Brookdale. We just have 1 individual that fell on the ground, possibly injured, possibly distressed. So we have a EMS unit on the scene tending to that person right now.
June 1st, 2014. It's a warm Sunday afternoon in East New York, Brooklyn, and at the Boulevard Housing Developments, residents are enjoying the beautiful weather.
It was a nice day out, and nobody wants to be cooped up inside their apartment, right? So they have courtyards, there's benches, there's playgrounds, and it was just a bunch of little kids having a good time.
Best friends Prince Joshua Avito, better known as PJ, and Michaela Capers are playing outside, doing what kids do, having fun.
PJ, at the time, was 6 years old.
His mom, Erica, always talked about him loving Spider-Man.
He was caring, extremely intelligent, personable, charming, and everything you would want in a son.
Michaela was 7 years old. And, you know, they're elementary school kids.
The family spoke about how loving she was towards PJ. So it was a really cute relationship the 2 of them had. This Sunday afternoon in June, the kids were in the playground. And at some point, you know, kids get thirsty or they want to get a snack.
And they decided to go up to PJ's apartment and get some ices.
They went into the elevator. They were by themselves. Obviously, they didn't have any fear of going into the elevator. It's just something normal that all kids do.
Then the elevator door closes. And what happens next is unimaginable.
Hello, sir. This is 911. Where's the emergency?
On the 4th floor, 2 residents find PJ Avito in the elevator in a pool of blood.
Listen, a kid has been stabbed in the elevator. Just hurry up and get the man over here.
Residents find Michaela outside of the building.
Can I get an ambulance to Skank? This little girl laying here bleeding. Somebody just stabbed her. Oh, don't make her cry, y'all. Please, just don't cry. Just, oh my God.
Oh, snap. She said, don't make her cry. Somebody just stabbed her. Don't make her cry. Damn.
Is she outside?
You know, when you tell somebody, like, oh my God, look, they feel like, ah! Yeah. Oh, snap.
Right here.
Where, in front of the building?
Yeah, in front of the building.
Who stabbed her?
I don't know. I just woke up and she's right here. Somebody stabbed her.
Michaela's left with 16 stab wounds in her body, and she's literally...
Damn, 16 stab wounds, bro. Use a beast on a little kid, bro. I'll kill you.
Crawling out of the elevator in a pool of her own blood. She is seen by bystander to call for help, call 911. PJ is left in the elevator in his own blood.
Kid, lifeless. The little girl was talking, she was on the ground, but the little boy, no, lifeless.
Oh man, that's crazy, babe.
Both PJ and Michaela are rushed to Brookdale Hospital. PJ succumbs to his 11 stab wounds and is pronounced dead.
Holy shit, you fucking bastard.
It's shocking to hear, but cops say that a little boy was stabbed to death right here on Shank Avenue. Our police sources also confirming that another child, a little 7-year-old girl, was also stabbed. This entire community...
I'll fucking kill you, bro, for free, bro. I'll kill anybody. For free, bro, respectfully. What a fucking diablo, bro. Fuck. Shit. I can't believe this, Julio.
He was in tears and hugs after they found out this horrific news.
Everybody's out because the word travels so fast.
Nobody saw that, right? Facts.
It's 2 kids, so everybody's coming out. It was chaos.
Fuck.
I don't know why somebody would do that to a 6-year-old boy. My little son, my pride and joy, my life, my livelihood, my existence to live for is gone. Took my heart away. That was my backbone.
We had witnesses that were outside that saw when they saw somebody fleeing the location, but we also had a witness that actually saw the 2 kids going into the elevator, going into the building, and saw a male that was following right behind them.
Witnesses had described the person who stabbed Michaela and PJ as this hulky, bearded man.
I want to see his face, bro. Facts.
Who was running away from the building after the attack.
One of the witnesses who we felt probably could describe him the most was
fucking Mario. I knew it. That's the guy. Nah, I don't know him. I don't know. I may know him, right? It's a painting, but let's get it. I know a lot of dudes that look like that.
To do a sketch by the NYPD sketch artist.
And so the sketch went out, and so folks were able to like see who it was.
That picture drawing looks just like this lady. Facts. Respectful.
And, you know, that went out to the news.
When calls of the stabbings come into the News 12 newsroom.
God damn, you seen how dirty that phone was, bro? That reminds me of some of these content creators. These niggas is pigs. Every time I watch a content creator's video, right? Respectfully, I look at his setup, right? Number one, it just reminds me how dirty a human being can be and how disgusting niggas are in New York City, wherever the fuck they from. It just reminds me, like, that nigga's a pig, my nigga. Facts. I'm like, yo, you must think, like, beyond shit. Facts. That's why I keep people away from me, bro. Because I'm a neat freak, bro. I'm always clean, nigga. My surroundings is clean. But lately, I'm not going to lie. I've been seeing everybody set up like filthy dirty, nigga. I slowed up with staying like super on top of my shit. And I can't do that. You get it? Because, I mean, it's still not time to clean it. But I let a little days go beyond than the time that I had scheduled to clean it. Because I'm like, yo, I'm like a super fanatic. Like, I'm a neat freak. Like, yo, I got to clean. And I slowed up a little bit. But, like, I'm like, nah, bro. I got to clean my shit. Yo, y'all niggas are the dirtiest people in the world, bro. I'm like, yo, bro, the wonder this nigga's wife is super ugly. And even the niggas that got a good looking wife or vice versa, like, y'all both the same people. You get it? You ever seen people, they look clean? These niggas got new sneakers, new hats, new shirts, jewelry on, and all that. My nigga, you smell like a bag of I wanna be left all alone. Bro, you smell like shit. Jesus Christ. That's crazy, bro. It's like they just put on new clothes. As long as they clean, they think it doesn't matter. And yo, bro, I know people. Tell me if you know people like this. I know people that have YouTube channels. They on social media, nigga. Respectfully. I know they have their own apartment. You never see them make a video showing their apartment, not even in no room there, nothing. Because I'm like, oh, she don't show her apartment because a roach is definitely gonna pop up. Facts. Tell these niggas in New York to make videos in their apartment, nigga. Bro, ain't none of these niggas in New York City gonna make a video in their apartment, bro. That shit is a roach motel, nigga. Facts. And it's not that, yo, it's just the whole building. Get the fuck out of here. It's your house. You're a fucking pig, nigga. Respectfully, I don't care. There could be a roach infestation in the building. And in my apartment, you will not find not one roach, bro. Respectfully, bro. These niggas live and sleep with bed bugs, bro. With bed bugs. I swear to God, bro. That's why I don't go, bro. What? Nigga, don't invite me to your crib. Ask niggas. You never, I used to go. You never see me ever again in life in nobody's apartment, in the buildings or nothing. I'll go in the building and I'm like this. I'm like, facts. But I'm not going in nobody's apartment, nigga. Because all them niggas is bums, dirty, facts. And niggas want to blame, oh, this bitch is dirty. Nigga, you're dirty, nigga. How the fuck you be outside like that thinking you all tough, nigga? And when you go home, you fucking moving over bed bugs, nigga. You're a fucking dirt bomb. Me cago en tu madre, cabrón. These niggas is dirty fucks, bro. Disgusting. These niggas have an infestation. Oh my God. America, this problem is just getting worse. I promise. And it's all these niggas you see on YouTube, social media and all that. These niggas is big water bugs, big roaches. I promise you. Tell them niggas to show you the rest of their apartment, nigga. Tell them, yo, show me the walls. Tell them to take you to their kitchen, nigga. They won't bring you to their kitchen at night and tell them go in the dark and then turn on the lights. I bet you see mad roaches running everywhere. That's that New York shit, nigga. I live in New York. I know how it be if you're a fucking dirt bomb, nigga. I could shut the lights off, pop, go to sleep, get up in the middle of the night, turn on any light, the light right there. You won't see not one fucking roach, bro. I promise you, respectfully. Facts. If I see a roach, I'll kill myself, bro. Respectfully, my wife, she's terrified. Terrified of roach. If she sees a roach, she'll be like, oh, we moving tomorrow. I promise you. That shit will drive her crazy. So me just knowing that my wife is terrified of those shits, I be on that shit hard body. But I always was. My wife will tell you, I've been in buildings where it's infested. The minute I get in that apartment, I get rid of that problem. ASAP. Everybody knows me. I've always been good for that. You can ask my ex-girlfriend. You can ask anybody. People that know me, know that nigga Warpath, he's going to get rid of them roaches. ASAP. That night. Nigga, I don't give a fuck how many roaches you got. I'm sealing that shit up. And I've been to people's houses and I'm like, damn, y'all some pigs. Like a few chicks that I met, I didn't tell them like straight up like that. Because I was like, she's going to feel bad, bro. But I sealed the problem up, took care of it, and then I fucking left. I'm like, because she's too dirty. It didn't mind that I got rid of the roaches. But you still a dirt bomb, bitch. You're like a big water bug. Yo, y'all crazy, bro.
Reporters are immediately sent to the scene and are there as the story unfolds.
NYPD choppers have been scouring the area as they search for a man in his 30s who ran off after the stabbing.
Shoot that nigga!
Building. A few witnesses saw him trip and fall.
Witnesses also tell police they saw something drop out of his pocket. Police frantically search the area and they find what they believe is the murder weapon.
It was basically a kitchen knife that you would get from any store, maybe like 8 inches altogether in size. But you could see that there was what appeared to be blood on the knife. That was our biggest break in our case. Gail was being worked on by physicians at the hospital, and I was able to do a little brief interview of her. She had several stab wounds, so it was very brief, and we were able to get a story out of her as to what happened. She told
we was able to get a story out of her, see what happened.
Was that her and PJ were going into the elevator. They were going to PJ's apartment to go get ices, and she was able to tell us that somebody else came into the elevator and it's somebody else that she didn't know.
A man was behind them, and they were all in the elevator together, PJ, Michaela, and this man. From what we understand, Michaela and PJ made a lot of noise that the person in the elevator didn't like.
PJ was being a 6-year-old kid. She's 7, they're having fun. And from what we know, the attacker said, like, shut up. And then, according to Michaela, a knife came out. And...
oh, the nigga was a psycho. One of them niggas that he didn't know how to act with a knife. He's like, fuck it, this kid is too loud. He's acting tough. I'm going to just stab him up. And he put that work in. He's an idiot. He was just waiting to go to jail. I don't know who told y'all motherfuckers that you could just kill niggas in the street or shoot niggas and all that. And like, you're not going to get caught. Bro, respectfully, the killing days is over. If you don't want to go to jail, the killing, I'm going to kill you, nigga. Believe me, everybody knows that. YouTube, the president of the United States, anybody knows. Warpath, respectfully, I'm going to kill you. If you fuck with me, my wife, respectfully, I'm going to body you. That's just a fact. Don't fuck with me. Don't ever say nothing to my wife, right? Because I am going to body you. But other than that, you good money. But if you plan on just killing people for no apparent reason in anywhere, especially in New York City, nigga, chances are 9 times out of 10 you're not getting away with that murder, bro. There's cameras every fucking where. Everywhere, nigga. You're gonna be seen. We think that you could cover yourself, put a fucking bag over your head, but nothing is gonna hide you, bro. Respectfully, right? I'm pretty sure that some people have gotten away with homicide recently, today, tomorrow, what have you. But the chances are slim to none, bro. It's not like back in the days, bro, that I used to murder something, pop, keep it moving. Like nothing ever happened, nigga. I never heard, never will hear shit. Respectfully, so confident that motherfuckers talk about it right here on the internet like it's nothing. Respectfully. And niggas know what it is. Facts. But today, nah, nigga. You're not getting away with that. You get it? It don't matter. If a nigga violate me, I'm bodying you. If you disrespect me, I'm bodying you. I'm a body nigga. Whoever knows me knows that. Facts, because I'm going to fuck you up so bad that you're going to die anyway. So I'm going to just let you know, I'm going to kill you, boy. Respectfully. You heard? And I know this. So stay the fuck away from me, bro. And have some respect for a real king.
They were both stabbed numerous times. I can't imagine. I don't think anybody can imagine what she was going through as a child at 7 years old.
Michaela gives a gripping statement and describes her attacker. But soon after, her condition worsens, prompting doctors at Brookdale to transfer her to New York Presbyterian Hospital, where she has surgery for a collapsed lung.
Oh my God, bro. This is crazy.
Baby is on. My niece is on critical. Woo, we got box man, y'all. It's like a horror movie. I mean, it's surreal. It
Word.
really is.
I was gonna say that horror movie.
That somebody could have done that.
Then detectives discover a grim reality. There are no cameras in the building, which is a chronic issue at New York City's housing developments. And despite funding that was approved a year prior, no cameras were ever installed. And that delivers a devastating setback to the
Oh, look at the building, of course. But now there's cameras. I don't know if they work, but you're gonna get knocked regardless. There'll never be cameras within the buildings because those are the buildings we sell crack out of, respectfully. But we may leave one on, but it's not gonna be right there in the front, respectfully. That shit is coming off, I promise you.
No interior cameras, no exterior cameras, no cameras in the elevator.
So there was no footage of this crime.
It's been a long road. We've been fighting a battle with these cameras, and it's...
You never put cameras in none of them buildings, bro. Respectfully, it's 2026. It won't happen. If they there, they do not work. I haven't been in that building in a few, respectfully. But I promise you that none of my buildings got cameras, baby. You heard? And we in 2026 going on 2027, I promise you. And I promise you that in 2030, 35, nigga, there won't be cameras. Facts. You talk about the PJs, you smoking Chrissy's? Oh, we got paper to make, baby. Chill, hold up. Let's watch this.
said that it had to come to this.
Had the cameras been in from the get-go, we might still have our little black angel with us today.
Nah, respectfully, if you didn't have him, a monster, loose in the street, we would have still had her. But that nigga was loose.
They haven't caught him yet. Day 2 goes by. Are they seriously putting all their resources into it? Day 3 goes by. Are they going to prioritize this?
Nah, they were going to lock him up because they was too minor.
And that was the tension.
As the community's demanding answers, another stabbing. This one on a subway in Manhattan.
But now you can't be blaming him for all the stabbings. This is what happens. We stab people every day in the train stations. Niggas walk through, bump me, pop, what up? Ka, sa. Niggas get stabbed all day, every day. Facts, respectfully. But a homicide stabbing in the train, I could stab a dude in the wrong way in the neck. It always happens. The A and the C train, that's always gonna happen, and that happens to be the A and the C. Facts. So you just gotta be careful, ladies and gentlemen, on what do you really want out of life. Right? I don't know. They're gonna prioritize.
And that was the...
That guy's crazy.
Tension.
As the community's demanding answers,
we putting all their resources into it. Day 3 goes by. Are they going to prioritize this? And that was the tension.
As the community's demanding answers, another stabbing. This one on a subway in Manhattan.
Oh, shit.
Was used in all 3 crimes.
Oh, the same knife was used in all 3 crimes. That's crazy. They looking for this guy at 8 p.m.
A ping back in Queens. When ping, Manhattan.
And we went for several hours, basically just chasing where this phone was going.
Then around 8 p.m., a ping back in Queens. When Narsing's team arrives, they see a man who fits the description of St. Hubert drawing graffiti on a stop sign. They confirm it is Daniel St. Hubert and swoop in for the arrest. And
damn, you was killing like that? You put I will
description of St. Hubert drawing graffiti.
Kills, I will, BK. Kills, I will, BK. Kills, I will. You was a lunatic, bro. You write like a dick, number 1. Number 2 is you's a fucking freak. Facts, you killing soft people that can't even help themselves. I would have smashed your whole head in.
Graffiti on a stop sign. They confirm it is Daniel St. Hubert and swoop in for the arrest. And they discover he has...
There's a big black pussy nigga. That is always like that. I promise you, bro. You would think that nigga, oh, he's a gorilla. He's a killer. He's the biggest, a big black pussy. Facts. You's a pussy, nigga. Facts. But they 99.9% like that, respectfully. In New York, upstate, down south, on your block, on his block, on their block. Facts. They don't pop like us real gangsters from the streets. Respectfully, this nigga was a loner, a punk, a chump type nigga. Facts. Nigga shorts. I know this nigga's crackerjacking, nigga.
A knife in his possession.
We attempted to talk to him. The only thing
Nigga was nobody. Nigga didn't even talk to nobody, nigga. Niggas like that don't talk to nobody. They pussy. Because they go up to their prey while they quiet and catch him in a vulnerable situation like he caught them in the elevator. You get it? I know his kind, bro. He looked like he stink 24/11.
mentioned, it was very brief,
I love to kill him.
The crime scene, the 8-inch... 4 years have passed since PJ Avito and Michaela Capers were brutally stabbed in an elevator, killing PJ and severely injuring Michaela. Accused killer Daniel St. Hubert has pleaded not guilty, and now the case is in the hands of a jury.
The DNA says...
Look at that nigga. Look at that nigga. Something is definitely wrong with him, bro. He's a fucking monster. Look. I can't breathe. I need air. Wherever he's at, whatever jail, he's not putting in no work. He's a bitch. He's quiet. Facts. He not saying nothing to nobody. Facts. I would have smacked a nigga like that. I see you in my house, in any house I'm in. I'm fucking wrecking him, bro. Whoever knows me knows that. Facts. If I would have known that that was him and he come in my house, nigga, I'm twisting him ASAP. You could tell he was pussy in jail, nigga.
Hubert's DNA was on the murder weapon.
But he's tough. He was tough with them little kids. That shit is annoying, bro.
It comes back to that camera footage. There was no footage of the scene. There was no direct eyewitness of the crime. And so going into deliberations, the feeling was tense.
Nah, he'll never beat that. He will never beat that.
Daniel St. Hubert's trial lasts 2 weeks, and after 2 days of deliberation, a verdict.
Guilty like a motherfucker.
Judge makes sure that everybody's quiet so that the jury can be heard.
After 2 full days of deliberations, the jury finding Daniel St. Hubert guilty.
PJ can now rest in peace.
Oh, look at the way he looks. That's the way he really looks. He looked even fucking like, what the fuck did you do? He looked more twisted than anything. He looking like a savage. Then look at your lawyer, bro. The fuck out of here. That lawyer stinks, bro.
Michaela can now live her life to the fullest as best she can.
He is being convicted of fatally stabbing Avito and nearly killing 7-year-old Michaela Capers.
Avito and Michaela Capers, bro. That's crazy.
Who testified in this case.
She's always believed that the bad man would be put away. He would never be able to hurt nobody.
On all cases.
Look. He looked like different before. He like a retard right here, bro. He's a fucking retard. That's a fucking waste of life, bro. What a piece of shit, bro. You're a doodoo. Me cago en la madre. Motherfucker, bro. Bro, I'm gonna keep it real. That shit just sad in my heart, bro. That shit is sad for real, bro. Them kids are young, bro. I got kids, bro. Don't ever let me catch any of y'all niggas outside like that, boy. I'll body you, boy. Facts. Think I'm playing? Ask somebody. On the lockout. We run New York. Facts. Or should I say, I run New York. Stay tuned. We live every day. And new video content daily. Oh, I'm going to my other platforms. Pop, all my platforms have over 1,000 subscribers and plus 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. They right here in the page. Pop, just go to the bottom. You'll find my other platforms. And in the links, ping, just press up there. You'll find them. They're right here. On this channel, you'll find my other channels. Facts. I guess to the bag in real life. Facts. I'll show you how. Pay attention. I was supposed to do that on this video, but it's getting too late. Fuck out of here. I'll show you tomorrow.